I am on the verge of insanity. This has to work, but also I don't think it'll work. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and today we're going to create a door that goes nowhere, that also goes to infinity. Okay, this is a mirror. Say hello to yourself. Hi. Now this is one-way glass, so mirror on that side, but when you flip it, you can see through. Sneaky. Now, when you put them together with lights in between, you get this illusion that looks like a tube that goes on forever. We're gonna do that, but the forever tube is a tunnel big enough you could walk through, and we're gonna create it in a fake doorway that looks very boring outside, but inside it's outrageous. Oh, imagine being born a door thinking you're gonna do average door things your whole life and then being purchased by me. Just what my place needed. More stuff. We are filling the one last empty space that I have. I'm already getting so excited seeing this nonsense door in my place. I need the trusty craft scissors. The frame I constructed to make rugs is in here, and it has to have tacks sticking out, and I just kicked it and took a chunk out of my foot. I haven't even started yet, and I'm already injuring myself. Didn't know you were watching an unboxing channel. Didn't know you were watching an ASMR channel. Why are there staples in this? Oh, are you kidding me? Ow! No blood, we're fine. You just watched me open a door so I can open the door. Oh, yes! Oh, this is great. Now we need a precisely door-sized piece of plexi. We got him and a half by him and a half. Hope I measured correctly. Plexi place perfectly, please. Hooray! My tape measure still works. I'm just realizing the doorknob is gonna slam into the plexi. That's a future Ellie problem. The first lesson of the video, besides don't kick tacks, is that arting is easier laying down. Wow, I snapped these exactly in half at the hardware store, and I definitely didn't perfect them off camera. This trim is meant to make a track to hold the plexi in place, and I'm sure it will totally work with no struggle. Foreshadowing. This sheet is clear plexiglass. It just has a brown cover for protection, and also so I can satisfyingly peel it off for you later. Stay tuned. The door frame does not hold its structure, so this keeps falling out. Back in your track, friend. Okay, I got it in there. But does this system actually work? Please stay together. Ugh. It did. What? Yes! Excellent! This is the side that goes against the wall, so everything that goes on to make the reflection to infinity happen is going to fit within this little space. I was having trouble deciding if infinity was a black void or a white tunnel, but I have black paint left over from priming my mood ring couch, so we're going with void! The reason I'm doing this is because I've wanted to have a door to nowhere in my room since I was a kid watching cartoons. I remember this gag where the character would be running away from something and then get stopped in their tracks because they opened a door to a brick wall. The idea of a whole freaking door existing that goes nowhere is ridiculous, which is why I wanted to make it a reality. Okay, now skip back in the video to when I started painting because I'm gonna do all that again on a second coat. And if you've heard me say this twice now, don't skip back this time. Okay, great! The inside has been successfully voided. That's gotta dry overnight. Thank goodness, because it is now past 10 p.m. How did that take me all day? This project has already become infinitedious. I can't believe I waited all night to do this. Oh. It just keeps going. And again. Didn't know you were watching a satisfying videos channel. And stay tuned because we get to do that with clear plastic on mirror later. Now I just have to transform this to a giant sheet of one-way glass. That didn't work. One-way glass. Good enough. I did a tiny sheet for that intro piece that you saw, and it wasn't easy, so this will be about 50 times not easy. This is water with baby shampoo in it, which I already had because I do not know how to personal care like an adult. Now, it seems weird, but this is supposed to make it not stick, so you can reposition it and make sure that there are no bubbles, because we want 0 bubbles. Okay. This is already going great. No, do not stick to yourself! Okay. There we go. Is it slidey? Nope. We need more shampoo. Oh, great. There's yarn in here from my rugs. This feels like a two-person job, she thought on her channel often. Looking real crinkly over there. This sprayer gun is powerful. I should have used this on my Van Gogh. That is exceptionally stick. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, excellent. There's definitely soap getting everywhere. Whoa. This is looking way better than the small one I did. I can't believe all the bumps are coming out. So I started planning this to make my kid dreams a reality because I'm a grown-up and I can do what I want. But then I realized my door to nowhere could be even more outrageous with this illusion. The dichotomy of being a door to nowhere, yet you can also see infinity in it. That's exactly the outrageous I want to put in the world. Oh my goodness. That. Can you see it? Probably not there. But when you lift it up, there is one Braxton hair trap, which is very visible through the glass and cannot be ignored. We don't want perfection, we want perfection. Done. Now there's shampoo and blood on my carpet because I nicked myself. It's because I'm always rushing to get videos out on time. Yes, I'm blaming you for my injuries. It really is tiny. It just looks worse than it is because I wanted to finish before I dealt with it. Okay, wash it out with baby shampoo. That is what just happened, and then that one may or may not be from making the mirror earlier. But you are worth the nick, Pants Pally. Now we have arrived at the knob problem. The knoblum. You never think about a knob having two sides. That's the in there thingy. This is the front knobby thingy. Very technical terms on this channel. And then we have the plate thingy. I don't know why I'm moving the art and not the camera. And then this forgot about the knob in the inside is definitely gonna hit the sculpture in here. I can't not put the back knob on because that looks like crap and also it wouldn't stay on. Can I just take off the knobby part? I just gotta make these tabs do what I want. Go back in your hole. Okay, now you should just pop out, right? Come on. There we go. It's wiggling. Sweet. That was so easy. I thought I'd have to cut metal and it'd be super hard and loud, and it's dark now, so there'd be a ton of sparks. All right, we got it. All right. I always try and keep my montages interesting. Hopefully watching that you didn't get doored. I just don't want to knob you of your precious time. Found another problem for future Allie. There's molding in this room, which I didn't think about, and it makes the door fit off the wall, not flush. Just keep going. This is very exciting. LEDs go in here. Yes. Usually you see infinity mirrors with repeating LED dots, so I got rope lights because a continuous strand of color is gonna be next level. But what would be really over the top is if they turned on when the door opened, but that sounds really hard. But also, really hard is what we do on this channel, but I don't know how to do it, but also not knowing how to do stuff is what we do on this channel. I could just pretend I didn't think of that and go the easy route. I got this reed switch. This goes on the door, this goes on the frame, and if I wire this correctly, the light should turn on when you separate the two. I also think I need this relay thing to make sure I don't fry the switch, but I'm not sure. I have to solder 14 times according to my very science drawings. Gotta set up my very practical workbench. No, the camera is not crooked, the workbench is. Okay, great. Really hope this is the right spot to cut. Just had the LEDs on there for dramatic effect. Why are there 4 wires? I was expecting 2. See if the craft scissors can handle stripping this. There we go. Man, this is so small. Besides being to nowhere and infinity, there is another contradictory part to this creation. The door is completely useless as a door, but completely valuable as camouflage to heighten the stunning visual by disguising and revealing this surprising art experience. Oh wait, I don't have to solder to this thing because there's a screw here and I just learned what a screw terminal is. The tunnel is okay until the door makes it way cooler by turning it into a hidden treasure to be discovered. Oh no, I messed up. This has got to go in with those two. Okay, make some room, friends. Doesn't help that my screwdriver is just a little too big. Now I think I should not have cut the surprise extra wires in here, so I gotta put them back together again. I'm pretty sure that's how the lights tell themselves what color to be. So I thought I had less soldering, but now I get some bonus soldering. Oh man, it's time to test. I'm nervous. Just get my workbench back into the workshop. Lights low for dramatic effect. If this works, it should turn on when I pull those apart. 3, 2, 1. Nothing. I can hear a click when I pull them apart, so something is happening. Nope, the click happens regardless. I may have fried the relay because I forgot to move this thing from 2 pins over to 2 pins over. When I first plugged it in, it was there. I didn't get it on camera, but there was smoke and it crackled. Long shot. I'm gonna disconnect all the wires from this relay and try a new one with the jumper in the correct spot. Okay, we're ready. Again, please don't crackle and smoke. Ugh, what did I do? It smells like I suck in here. Oh, I got the go-ahead to call in a genius. Ian Charnaz is the brilliant maker that helped me wire up 50 toothbrushes for my splatter painting.
Hey, Allie, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
What is happening? It sounds like you're in dire straits.
Yeah, it's not great. Here's what's going on. When I plugged this in, it crackled and made smoke and smelled not good. Does that mean it's probably fried and won't work even if we try and switch things around?
Yes.
Ugh.
What I suspect is that the output of that power supply is probably 12 volts, and this relay here, it's only good up to 5 volts. That would explain the smoke and the crackle.
Oh.
I really can't tell you for sure what to do unless I know the output voltage of that thing. If you go to the hardware store, you can get a cheap multimeter.
The hardware store closes in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go get one right now.
Give me a call later, I'll answer if I can.
Oh my god, you're awesome. Thank you. Yes, the gate is still open. Yes. Oh, and they locked me in. Thank you. You too. Get a bonus satisfying moment in this video. I think this is right. 24.1. I'm plugging that immediately. That's what I was worried about. You need to buy a 5-volt power supply. So the problem is this dude is cranking out 24 and this little guy can only handle 5. Hence it's noisy and smoky and smelly death. For context, I had planned for this to be a 2-day project. We now have a 24-volt relay, which I set up again. And that is the relay graveyard, which I'm hoping we no longer add to. No sounds or smokes or smells. That's a good sign. Okay. I'm, as you can tell, a little concerned. I need this to work. Wait, a little more dramatic effect again. Please turn on. I'm stalling so much. Okay, go. Nothing. The relay's switching on. That is good news. See the little light happening and the click? I feel like it's so close. Time to bug Ian again. He has notifications silenced because it's Saturday and he respects himself. Who came up with this? We could have just not said anything about it and turned it on with the remote control like normal. Ian got back to me to help. What a guy.
Somehow the relay got broken.
Ah! So even though it didn't crackle and smoke, I still have murdered this relay too.
Yeah, don't feel bad. That's why they sell them in multiples.
Okay.
But let's figure out why before we plug in the next one.
Yes, let's.
I don't see any way around the conclusion that red on the power supply is ground and black on the power supply is positive. I mean, I've never seen it reversed, but I think we're seeing it reversed here.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I can't believe I've been getting pranked by these colors this whole time. Oh my god, my phone just died. So, long story short, I have added another one to the graveyard, ordered some more. We're gonna keep trying. We got another relay, and I wired it up all again the same way, except this time we're pretending that red is black and black is red. Looking at that graveyard. Ooh. Okay, so maybe I just need to move that on the switch and this will turn it off. What? What is even going on here? It's now changing from blue to purple. That's nonsense, and also not what we want. So perhaps the red or the black wire isn't even one of the red or the black wires, it's the blue or the green wire. What happens if I change the color with the remote? Oh, nothing. Great. Red. Green. Wait! Green works! It's working! Why is it working? I don't know, but this is what I wanted to do, so maybe, yeah, we have a green channel. That's what fate has decided. It does and would work with only green, but having all of the colors in the final piece would be so much better, and we always want the highest execution of useless door. So I am not done yet. Weird, that still works. Red no longer works. So this green wire is red color, and this blue wire is blue color. Yep, putting this relay in not the graveyard because I did not murder it. And I have a bunch of new switches. We're going to have several switches and cut the circuit to every single wire every time we shut the door. Now, I am on the verge of insanity. This has to work, but also I don't think it'll work. Okay, it's on. I can change the color. Now, when I push all the buttons at once, turn off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Okay, it's changing a whole bunch of different colors. Oh, and it comes back in the different colors. Yes! Pally's is working. Oh my goodness. I gotta tell Ian. I'm so happy. Fate decided green, but we don't listen to fate. We painstakingly shoehorn reality into the exact thing we want it to be. Now one final test. Yes! The art is doing exactly what we want. So many days and so much effort to get that figured out. By the way, while I researched how to do this, I was using my fume. This beautifully crafted little fidgety thing was created to help you break your bad habits by replacing them with a good habit. No electronics, it's all natural, no vapor, it's just flavored air. Fume sent me one even though I kind of ghosted them on a partnership because I was like, I don't know what to expect. And then it came in this gorgeous box, and it's so satisfying, and you can click it to get more or less airflow. See, it opens up, and this magnet clicks, and it's super refreshing. I'm using Crisp Mint right now. They have a ton of different flavors, and they're plant-based. If you've seen my fitness channel, you know I'm on the vegan train. And then they also designed this base, which it's got a great weight, and then the fume clicks onto it magnetically, and helicopters. Oh yeah, this really pairs well with research. So if you need to replace a bad habit or just make up a new habit, no, I do have a bad habit. It's being stressed out, and I feel like the fume helps me break that. Like, I see my fume and I think, oh yeah, I should take a deep breath. Monocle optional. Join Fume in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head to tryfume.com/AllieSpagnola or scan the QR code and use code AllieSpagnola to get 10% off. Let me just shut my floor door. Oh, yes. It took an extra 6 days to figure that out, but it was totally worth it, right? The reason I was aiming to finish this whole project in 2 days is because I'm desperately trying to get ahead so I can travel to the UK. I'm going to Maker Central next month. If you're anywhere near Birmingham, UK, come see me at the convention May 18th and 19th. It's gonna be awesome, and I'm probably gonna be shooting a video there because I'm so behind. Now for a very scary part. I need the lights to end here to look right. And the product says it can be cut, but I may be destroying the lights I worked so hard on. Oh, this feels bad. Please turn back on. Oh my goodness. Oh, the pause. Oh, I almost died. Oh, my heart. Keep going. And I don't know how this happened, but I scratched myself trying to flip it over. And there is blood on the door frame. And the switch wire let go. Stop being difficult, please. Okay. Now. Mirrors. The only gloves I have in my studio happen to be Halloween mummy themed for some reason. Not looking forward to making this thing do what I want. Ugh. Oh, that is a good pop. Okay, I got the one-way mirror, and now for the mirror. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh. Oh, and it is so clear. Look, there's me! Now this is huge. We're about to run a test of the tunnel going into the floor. I have to keep its guts intact. Stay together, please, no slipping. Nope, that's a slip. No! It's off the track again. Squeeze it together. Okay, yes, good. Now it's gotta go directly onto the mirror. How does it look? Help, tell me which way do I go? Oh, I'm dead on? Great, thank you. Stay on track. Oh. Now for the test. Whoa, this is amazing! Gallies, it's working! It's working! Now I just have to put it on the wall, even though that molding problem, which again, is a future Allie issue because it is super late again now. When I first started, I marked where I think the studs are with some of Steve's mirror tiles. Now we want to be centered on that. This is the nervous part. This is how contractors make perpendicular lines, right? In case you were wondering, you weren't wondering, I don't know what I'm doing. A funny story, I bought this to hide the giant hole I put in the floor at the place I used to live. That's definitely a stud. Come on. Does it nail over here too? Hey, my mirror tiles are in the right spot. Because that is the stud. I need something that won't bend as much. Don't worry, Christine was throwing this out and I said, I could use that to tear a baseboard off the wall. I didn't know at the time, but I knew I'd do something with it. Now, this is also bendy. What I'm trying to avoid is this shoving a hole into the drywall. Yep, that is happening. If I haven't mentioned it yet, this project is making me question what I'm doing with my life. I don't even remember if I've said it because it's been so many days that I've been working on this. Yes, it popped through. Oh yeah, it's not connected to the nail anymore. Oop. I found this under the sink that my old roommate had left here. I wonder why he moved out. I had big plans of doing this in a nice and clean way so I could put it back whenever I move out. As we have learned in this video, sometimes things do not go as planned. The big problem is that my Dremel can't go deep enough. Wow! It is crazy. I thought the electronics was gonna be the hard part of this. Turns out it is all hard part. So close. Here we go. Can you believe I did not cut myself that entire time? Now can I get this up without it falling apart? Ha! Yep. No, I cannot. Well, that sucks. You don't want to see me painstakingly fix this again, right? Great. Now, keep it together, Spags. Pun. Really glad I have a fitness channel. Get centered. Now that's gotta go back there. I designed this so I wouldn't have to screw into the mirror, but also that design may not work. It would have been nice to just cut the frame instead of the floorboard, but the mirror needs to sit flush against the wall. I love how it squeaks at me. We're having a conversation. Oh, you don't want to stay where I want? Well, that's too bad. You have to. Oh no, that's not in. The inner mirror's popping out. This is bad. This is really bad. The inside mirror came out again. Oh! F. No. Both sides are out. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. It's together and almost in the right spot. Oh, the mirror's bending inside. It's not together again. Where did I say the studs were? But that's right. There we go. Oh, I'm sweating. Until this moment, I did not think that was possible. Oh my, yes. We are looking intact. Except for the switch wire, again. I didn't put a hole in me, but I did put a hole in my work gloves. And another contradictory thing. I'm intentionally leaving the outside as blah as possible, unadorned. I love that when it's closed, it's completely unassuming, so ordinary. And then the inside is a marvel. It shows me that just how awesome you are isn't necessarily apparent on the surface. So this door is nowhere and infinity, useless and valuable, boring and surprising. This sculpture shows me that you can be many things and contradictory things all at once. I still have to fix the switch, but does it stay on the wall? Yes! And I like that it's a left-handed door. Initially, I was gonna go right. Is right hand good, or am I being discriminatory? Okay. But then, the ones on the ground are all scuffed up, so getting some help. We gotta grab that friend, who the only one left is left-handed. Really glad I made that poor Home Depot guy fetch me a high door, because it now opens up to my doorstop. I installed this doorstop with no door for it to stop in my doorstop keyboard video. And now I've added a door that uses the previously unusable doorstop. Outrageous. Now, did you think I messed up cutting the baseboard? Surprisingly, no. A door held up by L brackets seems a little sus, so we must pretty it. I shouldn't be doing this on the carpet. What did I do? It needs to be a little wider. Luckily, I get one more shot at this. There we go. Oh, we saw that coming. Okay, and now a bit more imprettying. I can't believe this door is ready to be opened. It feels surreal at this point. Whoa. It's incredible. Wow. I am so glad we got it working with all the colors. If you liked this, you'll like seeing when I spent over 100 hours creating a giant foam sculpture. I'll put that down there for you. No. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and do you remember these balancing bird toys? I loved this so much when I was a kid. It seemed absolutely magical, and I felt magical holding it. And now adult me wonders how magical it will be if I can make a huge version of this and get it to balance in just the same way. This is gonna be an engineering physics feat for me, but